Awesome. Hey, everybody at Facebook. It is Stacie Koroly of the Stacie Koroly team in Chester County. And every week we try to talk to two different local businesses and really capture a name with a face. So we've done in the past Brick and Brew. We've talked to teachers. We've talked to Jim Rapp, who's the head of the fire department chief of Malvern Borough. And today I am really psyched to talk to Kevin Camp, who is one of the owners of Mainline Gardens, right on Paoli Pike in Chester County in Malvern. Hey, Kev, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Stace?
Awesome. So we actually met not by accident because I'm at your store all the time, and I brought Joe with me, and we're wearing our masks. We're walking up and down the aisles, and I needed like grub control or something like that. And you walk up, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Because I've seen you all the time. And you see Joe, and Joe's like, hey, how you doing, man? And I look at you two, I'm like, what the heck's going on? Here you two went to Cabrini College together, and I had no idea. I love going to your place, and let's talk about your business and how you started from green country right on King Street to now Mainline Gardens, which is huge.
Yeah, so my brother and myself, my brother's my partner, and my brother started off as a landscape company, and then we kind of gradually grew to, we had a place right on King Road in the borough of Malvern for a while. We sold mulch, topsoil, did landscaping jobs, and then when they did the expansion project there in Malvern Borough, we sold our place there, and we needed a new home. So Jody and myself went to the former Hardings family, who had owned the Mainline Gardens at the time, and offered to buy Mainline Gardens to try to expand kind of what we did and get more into kind of everything is what we do now is plant material, pottery. We have a gift shop. We have everything going on at Mainline Gardens.
And it is awesome. It's a great location. It's right on Paley Pike. You sell everything from pottery, pots to veggies to indoor and tropical plants to literally everything, trees. And not only do you do that, you also do landscaping, you do mulching. So for instance, I ordered mulch, I had it delivered in 24 hours or less. I paid for it online, but just take a look at their offerings and their setup. It's incredible. It's gorgeous. And you guys always have things popping up, which I love. So in addition to the plants, you also have a store, and in the store you sell little different eclectic stuff that you can't get everywhere, which is awesome. Kevin, why don't you tell us about outside of plants? Like, do you offer a landscape design or hardscape, or what are things that people may not know about your company that you're doing now?
Yeah, we try to kind of be a one-stop shop and offer pretty much everything for you need for your house, for your outdoors, your landscape. We do offer a bunch of services from doing custom pots, containers. We have a designer that does that, to a full landscape team and design team. We have landscape designers can come out, redesign your landscape. So, you need a new patio or walkway, we can do that. We also do a lot of landscaping with, redesigns. A lot of people get tired of their landscape or want it redone. So we have landscape designers that come out to your property, draw plans up and can do pretty much everything. We do, plant installation, and the containers as well. So we're kind of a one-stop shop for pretty much all you need for your outside.
It's awesome because I didn't know you personally, and I had hired your landscape design about 5 years ago, maybe 7, and I didn't know what to do. I had these beds, and someone from Mainline Gardens came out and literally banged out, like, here's the kind of plants that you want, what are you interested in, came up with a plan, and I had the option of either buying that plan or having you guys install, because I did not have enough time, but it came out awesome. And as you can see, by looking at some of these landscape pictures, what a great job Mainline Gardens has done. And there is something to be said for not having the time or the energy to really put this in place. But these before and after pictures are incredible. I love the stone, and I think you sell stones, and you do so much more than the plants. I love looking at these pictures of the after, of the end results, because that's what everybody wants. They want that end result. What else can you tell us about your company? What are your hours now, and what are you doing now that we're under this quarantine?
Yeah, so unfortunately, obviously during the quarantine, things are a little different. We did open the outside part of our nursery greenhouse area, so customers are able to shop the plant material, fertilizers, mulch, that kind of thing. We are open 9 to 5, Monday to Saturday, 10 to 2 on Sundays. We will be open Memorial Day Monday, 9 to 2. So we do have a little bit less hours, a little modified. We don't have quite the amount of staff that we normally have, so. But we still have a lot of great products in. Plant materials kind of arriving weekly, and the growers, they're suffering a little bit as well during this time. So trying to get in as much plant material. Most of the time the trucks are rolling in. I think we have 6 or 7 trucks coming in tomorrow, just to unload a lot of plant material. And a lot of people now that are home want to do work on their houses. Obviously they have a little more time than usual, so everybody's in their yard trying to get out there, get it done. So we pretty much have everything you need, from soil to, people are doing a lot of annuals now. Vegetable gardens are really popular, so we have a full selection of herbs and veggies. We have all the, organic soils to use, and everything you would need for your yard, whatever project you're working on.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, I went on your website, did the mulch, and I thought there would be an issue with delivery. I live right down the road. It's not long, but I ordered mulch like 5-7 yards. It was delivered within 24 hours. I paid for it online. It was awesome. I didn't even see you guys deliver it. So in addition to the plants, like, just know that Mainline Gardens can deliver mulch. They can do everything. You can do it online. You can make a phone call. I just love your company. And there's a lot of great local landscaping and nurseries around. So it's not just Mainline Gardens. And I do want to say we're all in this together, and there's enough to go around for everyone. There's Euler's right on Route 30. There's a lot of great places. I chose Mainline Gardens because of their location, their personality, like their treatment of customers I love. And I also love this. I went on your website by accident and scrolled down and looked at your nonprofit. So let's talk about real quick the nonprofit that is near and dear to your heart, knowing that you played lacrosse at Cabrini. And in fact, not only that, you were on the first team for Cabrini College. And I think that was back in, Joe graduated in 96. So I think it was like, maybe you can
94.
correct me and talk to everybody about that, 95, 96. And not only that, I have to say your praises, Kevin. You have coached the lacrosse team as well as an assistant. So you started the program. You were one of the first players as a goalie. And then now you come back full circle. Last year, NCAA tournament, Division III champions. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. It was amazing. So please talk to us about lacrosse, your passion for it, and your nonprofit.
Sure.
Look at that.
Yeah. So, lacrosse last year was amazing. We capped it off with winning the national title down at the link. Some great pictures of my family. Everybody had a great time down there.
Is that Kelsey? Wait a minute. Is that Kelsey from the Eagles?
Yeah.
That we were looking at?
Backstory there. Jason Kelsey's wife was a Cabrini alum. She played field hockey at Cabrini. She worked for the athletic department. So Jason played lacrosse in high school. So he's a lacrosse fan. He was, even before our championship, he was coming to watch some of our lacrosse games. So he gave our kids,
awesome.
After they won the Super Bowl, he gave our kids a great pregame speech one day, before one of our big games. We got a big win. So yeah, he's a great guy. His wife's a great person. So that's how Kelsey and they were at the national title game and came down on the field after the game. Very cool. It was a great experience. We just randomly happened to be, the game moves around year to year, but it happened to be in Philadelphia last year and this year. We were trying to repeat, but obviously what happened, obviously season got canceled So we didn't get to retain our crown. But yeah, I was on the first men's lacrosse team at Cabrini. It was 93, 94.
Awesome.
That was the first year. So
Okay.
we had it was amazing. And I've coached there pretty much my just only 2 years. I haven't been either a player or coach in program history pretty much. So I've been coaching there ever since. Also Headstrong, you're talking about the nonprofit. So Headstrong Foundation means a lot to me. Nick, that's a picture right there of the founder, Nick Koroly. So a little backstory there is Nick's a Ridley High School player. We recruited him to come to Cabrini. Would have loved to have him. He was an amazing player. He chose Hofstra University. Went to Hofstra University when he was, I believe, a sophomore or junior. Got diagnosed with Hodgkin's, with leukemia, with the cancer. Nick was a big fighter, but unfortunately lost his battle. But before he passed, he started wanted to do something, and started the Headstrong Foundation, which kind of started off small. A lot of people saw the lime green shoelaces was a big thing that they kind of started with. But he wanted to, give something back. And Nick started with his family, the Headstrong Foundation. So the Koroly is an amazing family. I help with their big charity gala. My best friend's on their board of trustees. It's something that's close to our heart, but they have a couple places, Nick's houses, which are set up in the Philadelphia area for families that come in for cancer treatments at some of the great hospitals, University of Pennsylvania being one of them. It's a place for them to stay, kind of. So the cost for some of the people to come in is very expensive. So they can come stay at these houses for free when they're getting their treatment. They also give a lot of money to cancer research. And the Koroly family's done an amazing job kind of growing this into what it's become today, a much bigger charity, and they do a great job. Unfortunately, the gala this year, they're doing the virtual gala. The original one obviously got postponed, but that's a fundraiser for them.
So June 19th, Friday, 2020, people can go online and donate. Obviously, they can't have this foundation now this year, but I will say something about the Stelco guy from Ridley is that his legacy lives on. And not only has it started out small, I remember that they would play at Ridley High School, and it would be Penn State versus Hofstra, and they do these games against each other, like just mock practices. And I don't know if Brini was part of that, but he is so strong, it's only fitting that it's called Headstrong, and his legacy is completely taken off. The foundation is amazing. So can they go, Kevin, on your website for Mainland Gardens? Is there a link on your website that people can go on and maybe donate?
Yeah, I believe there was. I don't know. You can go right to the Headstrong page and donate.
Okay.
The gala is now, they're going to do a virtual gala, the thing you just flashed up there. So you're going to be able to donate then. Usually the gala is a big event down in the city. It's a black tie event. They raise a lot of money for charity there for charity. So you can just go right to their page. The money, again, goes to great use, helps out cancer research, and also they have a couple mixed houses where people can stay for during their cancer treatment. They do amazing work. So again, something I'm very passionate about, helping those guys. An amazing family.
I love that, and I love that you have been a part of that since the beginning and the get-go. And I love your story about Cabrini Lacrosse being on the first team that existed and coaching there for years and years, and seeing from beginning to end literally a championship for D3. It's incredible, and it happened in Philadelphia. I remember watching the game and having goosebumps. It was unbelievable, and for me as a participant, I can't even imagine what it was like for you guys and the players. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of tough that week. People asked to kind of describe it, and in the moment, it's a lot different. a lot of people calling you all week, and you know, you kind of feel a lot of pressure. You have to win for other, you know, for everybody else. You don't want to let people down. So it's a little bit tough. And
Yeah.
I guess, you know, the build up to it, it's a lot different. You know, you have a lot of activities you have to do that week and commitments. And I know, like Steve, our head coach, he had you know, it's a schedule's pretty tight. They want you to, you know, appear in this, talk to this, and do a lot of different things that we're not normally used to doing. But our team was, you know, amazing last year. The guys were just, you know, ready for anything. You know, we came, you know, to get there, we had to beat Salisbury down at Salisbury. Not an easy thing to do. So, you know, and then playing in Philly, it was like kind of almost like destiny. That, you know, we had an amazing crowd support there. Probably one of the biggest crowds in D3 title game history. You know, a lot of royal
I totally
in
believe it.
the stands.
It was magical, and I just want to thank you for being part of today's spotlight. And everybody, if you can, go on Mainline Gardens. People can order everything. You can do pickup. You can pay online for mulch and many other things. And just want to focus again on a local business that has a high impact. So if you can help out and you do some gardening, you want to turn into a green thumb, please look at Mainline Gardens Facebook page, their website, give them a call. They're here to help. And Kevin, it's been a pleasure. It's awesome. And I loved hearing about the lacrosse. And just want to thank you again for being a part of today's spotlight.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Stacie. And I forgot to mention on Sunday, if you're not doing anything, we're going to check out Cabrini Men's Lacrosse, our YouTube page, or some of our other social media. We're going to relive the national title game and kind of give some new insight, some new perspective on it on Sunday, you know, relive the game from last year.
Awesome. Who doesn't want to watch that game again? It was so great. It is energizing. And since we can't watch any sports, let's watch a local school kill it and kick ass. And I love it. Cabrini Lacrosse Championship game coming up soon. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great day.